People ask me how to get what's on the vision board into results. How do I get what's in my dreaming and in my imagination into my hands? Let's try a little exercise here. I want to show you something. So this is manifesting the feather. Can you see a feather? We're going to show you how manifestation works. Can you see a feather? Just in your imagination, it doesn't matter. You choose whatever feather that is. It doesn't really matter. Make it the most obscure feather that you think you'll never find in a million years. Or make it one that you think is going to be easy. It doesn't really matter. Have you got your feather in your head, in your wonderful imagination? Okay, you're going to find that. You're going to find the feather. I don't know when you're going to find the feather, but you're going to find the feather. I guarantee you there isn't one person who doesn't find the feather. You will find the feather. There you go. That's it. That's manifestation. That's how you get what's on the vision board into your hands. It doesn't work, Sheena. Yes, it does. You'll find your feather. The trouble is that we think it's difficult to have a castle than it is to have a feather. We see the castle as big. You see the laws of the universe come into effect. And we get caught up in all those laws, the laws of relativity, because we think the castle's bigger than the feather. The universe doesn't know that. Source intelligence, God, whatever it is you want to call it, doesn't know that. It just sees a castle. A castle is a castle. It just is. Sheena's just Sheena. In fact, it doesn't even know me. I don't even exist. I'm just energy. And a feather's a feather. It's no big deal, no difference. So we end up using the law of relativity against us because we think, well, I must work harder to get a castle. Or it was going to take a longer time to get a castle. What if I told you that that's just made up nonsense? And I know, if I could just go, oh, here you go, here's a castle. Here it is, right here. That it would be there. There's so many signs on the way. Sometimes you see, like whenever Christopher Columbus was reaching land, he saw the birds that indicated that the land was close by. You're seeing things on your journey, but maybe you asked for more money and you find a penny and you disregarded the penny. You disregarded your request for more money. And how can there be more money when there's just money or no money? Like that's it. It just is. It's the absence of the presence of it. It doesn't matter if it's a penny or a million. It's the same to the universe. But we're all wrapped up in what's big and what's small and what's going to take a long time. And then we have to think, well, I need to do this to get this, or I need to do this, this, and this to get this. Like personal development, this personal development malarkey. And I can say that because, been on a heck of a journey and I'm not personally developed at all. Thank goodness for that. I know nothing. I just found that I learned so much that I realized that nothing was the answer. There was something else. I had to literally clear the crap to get to 0.0, to get to nothing, to get to nada, before that I could realize that that's where everything came from. It came from nothing. But I thought I had to know it all. How am I going to know what the universe is doing? Like, my goodness, I don't know how the planets are staying there. I mean, if there are any planets, because everything's energy, it's proven in science. So why are the planets there? Why can I see planets? All of this, we know so much. And then we do our meditations. We have stones. We have tarot cards. We have rituals. We have strategies. We have all of these different things that we're doing. Like, I don't think that happened in the Bible. I don't think Jesus walked down the road with his crystal in his hand and just going, well, I'll just use this to manifest something. He didn't say work really hard either. He just said, ask, believe, receive. Can you do that? Can you just believe that you're worthy? But then we get that in the way and just going, well, because of this that happened then, and all of this gets in the way. You don't need anything. There's nothing to do. See, here's the thing. When I first heard that saying, that when you do, there's always more to do. Who here is busy? Who keeps himself busy because they think that you need to earn your way to heaven? You need to earn your money. When there's nothing to do, there's nothing left undone. What does that mean? I don't know. But feel into it. Feel into both of those. Busy, busy, busy. Always got to do. Always got to do. You can't even sit down because you got to do. And when you are sitting down, you're thinking about stuff that you can do. Or when you're with your children, you've got stuff to do. What does it feel like whenever? I mean, you never get it done anyway, do you? That's what I find. It was just constant doing. I got to exhaustion. I don't want you to be that way. So I have a client who's literally just gone from no clients to like she needs 6 of her. But I said, that's not the sort of success I want you to have. I don't want you to be so busy that you're exhausted. So she's staying an extra few months so she can find that balance and find that peace and realize that she's the leader. She doesn't have to work so hard. That's what ties us to things. So here's where your goal is, and it feels really good here. What does it feel like to have maybe your annual salary monthly? What does that feel like? What would you do with all that? What would you do with it? Tell me, what would you do? What would your life? How would your life change? And so maybe this is here. So then tell me, how do you feel about yourself today? Now, perhaps it's here. And so this is the resistance. And then what we do is we see our goal. We're working really, really hard here. And we sort of get up there in a meditation and then we come back to life. We get up there with our rituals, we come back to life. We go see people we like. Oh, we stay here a little bit longer. But then we come back to life. And then we deny our affirmations. We ask for 1,000,000. And then we walk around going, can't afford that, can't afford that, can't afford that. See, we're only ever saying yes in anything in life. We're never saying no, because even no is putting attention on what you don't want, which means you're saying yes to what you don't want. When you're complaining, you're saying yes to what you don't want. Even ignoring the negative means you're saying yes to the negative, and it just gets bigger and bigger because you're ignoring it. Like, oh, don't look that way, don't look that way. Life is whole, like in a battery. It needs positive and negative at the same time to make the battery work. We need everything. I can't pick up a coin, just pick up the heads. The tails comes with it. Forget that you have the whole coin. But you can't pick it up if you only want the heads. You have everything. You are everything. And when we can strip away all the rubbish, which is what thinking into results does, journey through yourself, to yourself, to realize that there is no self, for those of you who've been ready to hear this, and that all is one self, which is nothing, out of which everything arises. Wow. Who's still on the journey through yourself? I've had a few people who've been on counselling for years come and study this, and within a couple of months they're off. It's not just, that's a life result in itself. Just peace of mind. Then we start again. The seeker comes out again, and when we want more, it's never good enough, is it? If we just stop the seeking, knowing that you are everything you are seeking, you just want to find your way home, and there will be peace. And then you can think anything you want, and who cares? It's not really true anyway. We're just making it up. Who's living you anyway? Did you create you? Who's breathing you? Who's breathing you right now? If you are life itself wanting to live through you, just say yes. It's all okay. Everything that arises is okay. It's okay. There's a stillness in that okayness. Only the righteous will enter the kingdom of heaven. That doesn't mean that you're right and somebody else is wrong. It just means be right. Everything's right. It's okay. It's okay to be you. That's how you do instant manifestation. It's the feeling of feeling right. And you are right. You can have it right now. You just use the goal as bait. And then whenever you're relaxed and chilled, that's when you're in flow. You're not hanging on to rocks on the way down and going, no, no, it's this rock, it's this rock. You're in flow. I can have that, I can have that, I can have that. It's okay. But first, let's bring you to peace. Everything else, you're the nucleus around which everything else is surrounding. Let's bring you there first. Have the most wonderful day. Like and share, send this out to other people. Book a call if you're ready, only if you've done the work before. Only if your way isn't working. If your way's working, then that's absolutely fine. Just crack on. But don't go and do another program that adds more knowledge. You don't need the knowledge and you don't need strategies either. You just need to see your truly wonderful self. And I'd love to help you. There you go. Book a call. If you're that person, you've spent thousands already. Come on in and close the door. Have a good day now.